What is going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. We are back at the top of another Savage stream, and this is Crypto Fireball Friday. I do not have a lot of planned content, but there's a couple of things we need to kind of go over. I was working in the closet in the vault. I'm gonna always call it a closet because that's what it is. But I was working in the vault doing some electrical. I have to, you know, the fan I bought, the AC Infinity, was it a T12 airlift fan? I have to, it has to plug into an outlet, right? So I was thinking about maybe hardwiring it, but I just figured, since I don't want to really modify the fan, I would rather not have to take the power cable off and put on, hardwired or whatever. So it's not really designed to be hardwired. So I figured I would go ahead and do an outlet. So I basically just kind of tapped into an existing outlet and, looped it and came back down. Actually, the way I ended up being able to do it was pretty cool because where I put the outlet was actually where the original, see, it's not the feed, it would be the runner, basically, like the output, that goes away from the source. Basically, that cable was the one that was really close to where I put the outlet, so I was able to actually pull it up through the staples and everything and make it as professional as possible given what I was doing. So it actually turned out pretty well. So that was pretty cool. I got some pictures and a little bit of video of it and stuff, so I'll eventually get a video of all that out there. I just haven't had time to do it yet. So this week we have also we talked a lot about mining Beam Hash 3. We did some improvements, or some videos on improvements, because there was a new release of the Mini Z miner version. It ended up being version 1.6, version 5, I think, V5, because the V4 had a problem that we actually experienced it, at least one of the symptoms of a problem with the actual miner this week. It was Tuesday or Wednesday that we actually did. I think it was Tuesday, and it was a really weird symptom where it would basically combine some of the hash rate for the remaining, anything over 3 GPUs. It would combine the hash rate and put it all on one, and it was a really weird symptom. Anyway, they came out with a improvement, or not an improvement, but an update to the miner, and it looks like all that stuff is squared away. But we basically mined Beam quite a bit this week. I mean, 3 full days, I guess, because even last night we did the Raven coin on Ledger video, and even last night I was still mining Beam. So long story short, we need to get our Beam off of that pool, and the pool I was mining to was Ace Pool, which is one of those really cool pools actually that has the public key and the private key, like it generates its own each time you refresh the site, so you can use those keys to actually mine to, so that you can extract your coins at your leisure, right? Whenever you get a moment to do it, because Beam still requires you to have both wallets online in order to send and receive. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. I want to go ahead and grab that. I'm going to launch let me launch my wallet here, because I forgot to do that. So we'll get the wallet going, and then we'll head over to the pool, which here is the pool. And what I was talking about was the actual keys. Like, this is a public key. This is your mining address, basically. And this is what you have to put into the miner, but it's generated from the website. So if you go to home over here, you can see right here, public user key and then private key. So each time you refresh the website or click generate a new pair of keys, it actually generates a new pair of keys, right? So this is what you would use. Now, if you were, if I was going to do this in real life, I would never show you the private key, because then you could steal the crypto that I mine, right? So that still exists on the pool that I haven't transferred already. So I have documented what I was mining to, and you can see that, let's see. this was the address that I was mining to right here. This is a public address. And see, in order to get the crypto off the pool, I have 26 available. So I have to put in my private key here. It'll tell me, hey, make sure that you have your wallet open, right? And then I think it asks for the address to send it to as well. Let's find out here. So this shouldn't take but a couple minutes to synchronize, because I know I did this yesterday, so I think it should be good. All right, so this is my desktop Beam wallet. And what I'm gonna do now is, again, I documented my public and private key from that set that is generated from the homepage of the pool. And another pool that's similar is Sunpool, but Sunpool is in Germany. So the ping times for Ace Pool for me are better because it's in North America, right? So this pool is actually a little bit closer. I think the ping times were like in the 50 or 60 millisecond. And for Sunpool, which is a very similar pool for Beam, that one was like 130 millisecond ping times, I believe, something like that. So anyway, we're going to try to pull this 26.45 beam off of the pool and into our wallet. So right here it says enter your private key. Again, you would get that from, that home screen, and you have to document that as you begin mining. And I believe that it actually still will probably, it doesn't really matter. I can generate a new pair of keys anyway. Yeah, so see, it masks the address, so that's cool. But because you have this private key and the public key that you were mining to, right, which is this one up here, then it basically is authorizing you, like, okay, you do have the capability of pulling this crypto off of the mining pool and into your own wallet. So right here is enter your Beam address, the receiving address, which I need to come over here, go to mining, right click, copy. So this is the address I want to send it to. So I'm going to right click paste. It tells you here to keep your wallet online. There's a transfer of 0.0001 Beam. Okay, great. And then send the payment request. And then okay. Request accepted. Go back to your miner stats to see its status. And then we're going to keep the wallet online. So how much was it? It was like 26, I believe. So right there, boom, we see it coming in. It says in progress right here. See? So that is a good sign. So we've got everything right. We just have to wait now until it'll probably say received. I would assume is what we're actually waiting for, is for it to say received. So once that happens, we can close the wallet and be good to go. All right, let's see. I'm gonna check the chat. I see my name over here a couple times, so let me see what you guys are up to here. What's up, Crypto Knight? Let me go through the, man, there's 18 people in here. That's more than I usually have, so that's good. Maybe because I did post on Twitter, and this whole week I haven't posted on Twitter that I was doing a live stream or anything, so maybe that's the difference. So what's up, Shuby? Gundy's stuffing things. What's up, man? What's up, Sarth? Crypto Mining Lifer. Sonia Neer, what is going on? Dan the Dane's here. Thanks, man. Crypto Clydesdale, what is going on? Not your normal miner. What's going on, man? Chan Coins here. Crypto Knight's here. What's going on, everybody? I think that covers everybody that's in the chat anyway. All right, so let's see. Gundy's asking about the music. No, it's actually from. I try to do. I'm such a cheapskate. I'm really thrifty when it comes to this stuff. I try to do everything free. If I can do it for free, I'm gonna do it, right? It's probably a little bit of a problem, but yeah, I do everything for free, except for my outro and intro music the drum solo kind of beat that you hear, that was not free. I had to pay Cobus Pokeguider. I'm saying his name wrong, but he's a YouTube drummer and he's been around a long time. But I paid him for the intro and outro music. Been a fan of his since like 2007, since he first started posting videos. So it was kind of an honor to have him actually do the intro and outro music. So it's kind of cool. But no, the regular background music is just from YouTube Music Library. You know, I try to find some good stuff. I don't just randomly do whatever. I try to find things that kind of make sense to the stream and kind of sound cool in the background. I don't know if it's too loud. Some people say it's like super loud. Some people say it's not loud enough. I don't know. So right now I got it at negative 30 dB. So that seems to be the sweet spot for the background music. Just let me know, like, if there might be some that are recorded like at higher levels, and sometimes those can kind of come through as a little bit too loud. So just let me know if it's too loud. I can always turn it down or whatever, you know. So, all right, so it looks like we have successfully received our 26 from the pool. So if we go over to the pool and do a refresh, most likely here, I do have this miner off now, so that's why it's been off for about an hour here. I had actually turned it off while I was doing the electrical work that I was doing. So let's see here. Does it say, yeah, total paid right here, and then the balance is 0. So at this point, if you were going to get off of a pool, this is like safe to get off of the pool at this point. You don't have any like hanging out there waiting to be paid out. You know, there's people that mine and then they leave some crypto on the pools, you know, and then they forget about it. And then I don't know what, I guess eventually the pool operator can take it. I would imagine that that's the case. I don't know how it works, but anyway, so yeah, cool stuff. We're all squared away with the pool now. And then we have the beam in the wallet. So that's good. So we can close that. Yeah, there's all kinds of free sources for music. I just try to do it as simple as possible, which in my case is just to hop on the library for Google and grab some. There's some decent stuff in there. I mean, it's not anything fantastic or anything, but at least it sounds okay in the background. So I'm on probably my 4th Fireball and tea. I'm almost out of Fireball. I was a little bit upset about that. I'm almost out. So I probably won't be able to, yeah, just a few more, maybe one more drink and that's it for me. But I'll probably be on playing some poker. I guess we can go ahead and talk about that too, because we have firmed up a date for the next poker tournament, and that is going to be, let me pull it up here, I think it's the 15th of August. Yeah, 15th of August at 1 p.m. I have the tournament set to 1:05 because last time it was kind of chaos because it started at literally exactly 1 o'clock, and people were kind of, it was chaotic for the first level, the first full 5 minutes. It was chaos. So I started at 1:05 so that, you know, but on here it says 1 o'clock, so people are kind of ready, like they understand, like at 1 o'clock I need to be ready. And so yeah, and pretty much the same deal as last time. We are, you know, doing the donations. Actually, I'm going to change this. We're just taking like $5. Like, if you want to play, we kind of expect you to donate something to charity, right? To the addresses. And then if you, why have I not updated this? This is crazy. I'll do this update real time here. So if you, I thought I'd already done this. This is crazy. If you want to play, then we kind of expect you to do a donation, and you know, of like at least $5 in crypto to these addresses, one of these addresses, either BTC, ETH, or Litecoin. And then you kind of let us know, like you would contact me or Crypto Mikkel right here and let us know that you have donated and what address you sent it to, whether it was, you know, BTC, Ethereum, or Litecoin. And you can send us the transaction ID just to kind of verify. And then also what charity you're playing for, if you want to disclose that. You know, basically, I think we paid out maybe the top 3 last time, or maybe 4. So the top 3 or 4 people got to decide where their portion of the total prize pool went to for charity, right? And then the winner doesn't get anything, like, you know, straight up get anything. It's all for charity. Although this time I think I'm going to donate $5 in Bitcoin to the winner, right? So whoever wins the tournament will get $5 in Bitcoin from me, and that's totally generous because I mean we aren't making any money off of this at all, right? This is just for charity, so it's kind of cool, you know. But here's all the instructions and what's going on and what you have to do and when it is, and all the details are in this one document right here. So if you go through this one document, and I think that Shuby's posted it a couple times over here in the chat, if you go through that one document, you will know, if you read it, it takes a minute and a half to read it. If you read that, you will know what is going on and, you know, how to enter and how to get signed up and all that stuff. It does require a little bit of effort on your part because you have to get, if you don't have it already, you have to get the PokerStars software, you know, and download it and install it, and then get a log on. Just like anything else, you have to get a log on, and then you have to join the club, right? So join this club, because this is the club, this is the home club that I created, and then this is where the tournament is. So once you're in that club, once I accept you into the club, then you can register for the tournament, and this is the tournament down here. And it's already set up, good to go. Although you can't register just yet. I think we have to wait until, let me see here. I think we have to wait until August 1st. Yeah, August 1st at 1:05 Eastern Time is whenever the registration opens. So it looks like it's 15 days, you know, 2 weeks basically ahead of time. So we can't even register for it just yet, but you could go ahead and get signed up or at least in the club, so that whenever it happens, you know, and you're able to go ahead and enroll and register for the tournament. Oh, that's cool, Dan the Dane. Got your Ravencoin wallet back up and running. That's cool. I still haven't found the Brandon Coin asset. I need to set up some time and try to figure that out. Shuby's trying to play poker with me right now. I need to set up and I need to dedicate some time to actually doing that and trying to figure out, trying to recover that Brandon Coin asset. You know, right now I have the one coin that is underneath of the Brandon Coin admin asset, but I don't have the admin asset anymore. I don't have it on the mobile. It was on the mobile phone, the mobile app. It's not there anymore, so I gotta figure it out. I just need to dedicate some time to actually figuring it out. Okay, Dan the Dane, we can do a 500 Raven also for the winner. Just don't let me forget. Dan the Dane. Okay, so how do you get your asset? All right, let's do it. That's something we can cover real quick. Let me go in here. I'll have to launch my Ravencoin wallet. And the good news is right now is that assets are super cheap, right? Because Raven coin is basically a 2-cent stable coin, and that means that assets are 500 Raven, so that means that assets cost $10 to create. I mean, if you relate it directly to USD value, right? Oh, you want a hand off of me there, Shuby? Because I folded? That's a good question, Crypto Knight. I have not heard from Brandon in a very long time. He came back for a couple of weeks. He seemed like he was getting back into it and doing like 4 days a week, 4 nights a week, live streaming, and then it just stopped, and I have not heard from him. I'm not on Discord a lot. You could probably find him on Discord on his Discord channel, most likely. But I just have not. I've done a little bit to contact him, but not in Discord, to no avail. I have not been able to contact him. So I was a little bit worried about him, actually, to be quite honest. Because it seemed like he was, like I said, it seemed like he was getting back into it. And then I know he moved, he moved like a year ago. And more than a year ago now, I think. And he had some like internet problems, and then he's getting married, and it was a whole thing. But again, I thought that he was getting back into it. Oh wow, he deleted his Discord. Let me get in there and look. Let me do some cleanup here. I gotta post this in my announcements on my Discord real quick. Let me do that. I'm not big on Discord. I mean, I'm in there sometimes, but alright, so I am looking for alright, so I don't see his Discord. I mean, his Discord server is still there, like the Brandon Coin Discord server, but I don't see his, like under the users, I don't see him anywhere. And I'm seeing some people say that he's just been really busy. Just kind of looking real quickly through his Discord. He's normally on there, and I don't see him anywhere. But like I said, there's a couple people just saying that he's just busy. So, All right. So at 10, we need to get. I'm going to probably be over Oh, it is there? It's way down, inactive. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it would be up at the top somewhere. Oh, that's okay, Tech Man. What's up, man? Yeah, he might be making babies. That's true. He might be. All right, so we need to head over to... I'll put the link... Oh, no, I was going to show... that's right. Golly, I got... See, you guys distracted me. Okay, Dan the Dane. All right, here's how you create your asset. So in the wallet, in the Ravencoin wallet, you go to create assets. You're going to want to create a main asset, which it costs 500 Raven. You want to name it. So name it whatever you want. I mean, it's got to be within the you know, it's got to meet the naming requirements. It'll tell you like if it's wrong. So like, see, it says that's a valid asset. Okay, so you could create something like that. Then what I would do, if you don't know what you're going to do with the asset just yet, right? So like if you don't have a purpose just yet, leave the quantity to 1, but make sure that it's reissuable. Because what you can do in the future, I think it costs like 10 Raven or something like that to reissue the asset. Like let's say you want to go from 1 to, you know, 21 million or whatever, right? So you want to have 21 million tokens for Dan the Dane. Then you would, you could do that later. If you don't select reissuable, you won't be able to change that number later. And even when you do reissue it, you can only go higher. You can't go lower. So like once you decide the number of tokens that you want, you cannot go underneath of that without burning this asset and creating a new asset, and it won't have the same name because you can't have 2 names on the blockchain at the same time that are identical. That's the way that Ravencoin works. So that's the way you do it. And then you would, once you get all that in there, leave this reissuable. Again, don't worry about IPFS or anything like that just yet. I mean, you could do that later also. But just to get the asset created, you would just come in here and do what I just showed you, and then click create asset, and that was it. I believe that, yeah, you can do this in iOS. I believe. Yeah, I don't think it matters. So that's it. That's all you do. But just make sure, you know, the important part is reissuable unless you already know what you're going to do, and just leave it at 1 or some other, you know, small number, right? Like I messed up with mine because I started at 21 million, I think is what I put in there for savagemine. So I kind of goofed that up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 21 million originally. Yeah, it was. So whenever I first created this asset, it was 21 million. So anyway, all right. Yeah, I need to update my wallet too. All right, so let's head over to DCA Adventure. Let's do the Savage Raid. Yeah, I covered all that, Dan. It should be good. It should be good. I see you're asking over there, but what I said should be pretty accurate as far as what you want to choose. You don't have to worry about IPFS, but you do want to select reissuable probably, unless you are 100% sure with what you want to do with the asset, right? Then the quantity can be 1, but the key is to leave it reissuable so that you can change it later. And that includes adding IPFS to it. So you should be good there. All right, so let's head over to DCA Adventure. I'll post this over here. Do the Savage Raid, and then I will see you guys later. I got to get these videos made about the Savage Vault. I know I need to do that. All right, guys, stay savage, everybody. See you in DCA Raid. Or I'll see you in DCA Adventure. do a savage raid.